For much of American history, women faced a disheartening reality: financial inequality. They were denied basic financial rights. It was a time when women couldn't get a credit card, they couldn't secure a loan, they often needed a husband or father to co-sign. This was a major obstacle. It severely limited their economic potential. Interestingly, Colorado's history offered a glimpse of women's financial acumen. During the state's mineral rush, many men struck it rich, but they often lost their fortunes quickly. Women, on the other hand, proved to be savvy investors and responsible money managers. They often preserved and grew the family wealth. This historical example underscored the inherent capabilities of women in finance. The tide began to turn in the mid-20th century. The women's rights movement gained momentum. With it came a push for equal opportunities in all spheres of life. This included the financial realm. Women demanded access to credit. They demanded the right to manage their own finances. It was a fight for economic empowerment. In 1974, a landmark piece of legislation was passed: the Federal Equal Credit Opportunity Act. This act was a game changer. It prohibited discrimination in lending based on sex or marital status. Finally, women could apply for credit cards in their own names. They could secure loans without a male cosigner. This act was a major victory for women's rights. It was a testament to the tireless efforts of countless women who fought for economic justice. The passage of this act set the stage for a financial revolution. Women were finally free to control their own financial destinies. Inspired by this newfound financial freedom, a group of visionary women in Denver, Colorado, decided to take matters into their own hands. They recognized that traditional banks often failed to understand or meet the unique needs of women. They envisioned a different kind of financial institution, one created by women, for women. In 1978, the Women's Bank of Denver was born. It was the first bank of its kind in the United States. The founders were a diverse group of women. They were community leaders, entrepreneurs, and professionals. They all shared a common goal: to empower women through financial literacy and access to capital. The bank's mission was clear: to provide women with the financial resources and support they needed to succeed. They offered a range of services. These services included business loans, mortgages, and checking accounts. They also provided financial education workshops and seminars. Section 4. An immediate and overwhelming success. The response to the Women's Bank of Denver was nothing short of phenomenal. On its opening day, the bank received over $1 million in deposits. This outpouring of support continued. The bank reached $1 million in deposits each week for its first 12 weeks of operation. This was a clear sign that the bank was fulfilling a real need in the community. The bank's success was not just about money, it was about empowerment. Women were finally being recognized as valuable clients. They were being given the tools they needed to achieve their financial goals. The Women's Bank of Denver became a symbol of progress. It was a beacon of hope for women across the country. The bank's commitment to its mission was unwavering. It provided loans to women-owned businesses. It helped women purchase their first homes. It offered financial counseling and support. It was more than just a bank. It was a community partner, invested in the success of its customers. Section 5. A legacy of empowerment and progress. The Women's Bank of Denver thrived for over 15 years. It became a model for other women's banks across the country. It proved that a bank focused on the needs of women could be both socially responsible and financially successful. In 1994, the bank was acquired by another financial institution. It was sold for a profit. This was a testament to the bank's strong financial performance. It also showed that investing in women was not just the right thing to do, but also a smart business decision. The legacy of the Women's Bank of Denver extends far beyond its years of operation. It helped to change the face of banking. It paved the way for greater financial inclusion for women. It inspired a new generation of women leaders in finance. Section 6. Inspiring change in the banking industry. The story of the Women's Bank of Denver is a powerful reminder that change is possible. When women support each other, they can achieve anything. The bank's success challenged the status quo. It forced traditional banks to rethink their approach to serving women. The impact of the Women's Bank of Denver can still be felt today. More women than ever before are in positions of power in the financial industry. Women are starting their own businesses at a record pace. They are taking control of their financial futures. The bank story is an inspiration. It shows what can happen when women are given the opportunity to succeed. The fight for financial equality is far from over. But thanks to the courage and vision of the women who founded the Women's Bank of Denver, the future for women in finance is brighter than ever before.